Hello and welcome back to the Century of Blood. So, we now have a new top level liege, Emperor Roro, who is now following the Black Goat of Kohor. He has nothing else special about him. In fact, I don't even believe he had a noble house until... Actually, he did. He did have a noble house. So, that's good for him. Wait, did his father have a noble house? No. So he didn't have a noble house. He just appeared as a peasant, rose up, people voted for him, and now he's in charge. So, yeah, that's not so good. We also chose a new heir, which is, again, not good. They're both zealous. And we were doing some bargaining with this guy, and he decided not to take our price, because we went for a very high price there. Magister Galeno of Pentos was murdered. We're going to unmark his child, who is in charge of Pentos now. We now have Master Ordello Dan. Okay, cool. There's a slave raid that our liege is planning. Okay. We could maybe do one of those, but we're not exactly in a great position. How many men do we currently have? 300 out of 7,000. That's not a lot. We have no children who need educated anymore, so I think we'll try and raise up our levies. Even if we're not exactly the military type, I think we'd still see the benefit in having full levies, or at least not completely empty ones. I don't think we're an idiot. Are we an idiot? No, we're not an idiot. We're definitely not an idiot. We're completely average. Lorath got a castle. Lords of Atlantis are changing some laws. Limited Realm Authority. What does that actually allow him to do? Limited Realm Authority. So he moved it from here to here. Lowers his vassal limit. He can now appoint army leaders. And he is allowed to revoke titles, and you get some negative opinion from feudal, burgher, and church vassals, and he gets some more levy. Some more minimum levy. Not necessarily more levy overall. Oh, fantastic. We've finished our trade post over here in Nymerwell. Although I suspect Lys may attack us soon for it, but at least we finished it. It's worth some amount of money. We now have a respectable income. I mean, it's 5. It's not that respectable, but it'll do. It's a start. Let's see what we can upgrade. What's our first thing we want to upgrade? We don't want to get a bowyer. We don't want to get small stables. We don't want to get guard barracks. We want to get something that gets us money. So a mansion, maybe, would be a good thing to invest in. It gets us more levy and increase our trade post limit. Yeah, mansion seems like a really good idea, if we can get the money for it. Do we still have any slaves? Oh right, so that is a slave raid is over. Yeah, slave raid is over there. We need a new seneschal. New seneschal is gonna be, I guess it'll be, well, there's zealous. It'll be Hirono. There we go. Put Hirono in, and we will. Wait, are you leading troops? No, we assigned you a job. Okay, he's gonna go and oversee the realm for a little bit here. Do we have any slaves was my question. Let's see if we did. Right. Oh, in our court. Okay, so we have a reasonable number of slaves actually. We have Terios, who is our concubine, and a red priest. And then we have a bunch of others. You are also our concubine, and then we just have a bunch of people who don't really, aren't really old enough for us to do anything with right now. Whether to sell or not, I think it's worth just keeping them for a little bit. East Andolis has declared the East Andolis League Independence War. So where is that? That's up here against Pentos. Probably not going to win that if I had to guess. Probably not going to win that. Request council support? God no, you're a red priest. I think we're still trying to kill you or fabricate evidence of your treason. One way or the other, it still works out for us. Okay. Alright. Lord Master Noho of Lorilus used a favor on Emperor Roro to get the Chief General position, which also fired Lord Master Coliquo in the process. Well done him. Well done him. Right. Oh, Kohor's back together again. Oh, who died? That was Lord Saren of the Ring. Roxton, who was hanged by the gardeners. By Garland Gardner. Lord Donald has won a war up in the north. Fantastic, against the tyranny of himself. Red Priest Rogo is in some factions. Can we see them? No, we can't see them, so it must be a level higher than us. The Lyseni Valyrian War for the coast of Drelia. Okay, so the coast of Drelia. What exactly is the coast of Drelia? Is it one of your territories? No. Is it one of my territories? Nope. Coast of Drelia. What could we do to find this out? I don't know what we could do to find this out. Maybe go in here, and just see whether anyone below actually has anything. Yeah, Coast of Drelia. Coast of Drelia. Looking for Drelia. Oh, there we go, Drelia. Lordship of Drelia. So he's declared for that. It's not really a coastline, so to speak. More as a lake line. I don't know. Maybe it's not really a coastline. It's not. No. There's a peasant revolt for Pentos has been declared. Yeah. It's not really coastline, but it's what Lease declared for. How many men does our Leash have currently? Our Leash has 13,000 and Lease has 9,000. So in theory, our Leash should have no problem just winning this war outright. But we'll see if that's true. My co-conspirators have fabricated evidence that Red Priest Vermin is planning a revolt against his liege. This evidence will discreetly find its way into the hands of Magister Marquello, who cannot fail to act on it. We are honest. That is a thing. So that does mean we lose honest. We stop being honest. I think maybe we were saying that we're only honest out of fear, and while we're still acting in the shadows, I think we can lose it there. I think we'll go with that. I think that's alright. Yeah. Master Marquello refused to believe the fabricated evidence of Red Priest Vermin's treason. Although the scheme failed, at least there is no evidence of my involvement. Oh. Well, I mean, we could just do it again. Yeah, we'll invite more people in. We'll have more chances of it. Aegon of Aegon's Host has declared Aegon's host claim on Dragonstone. So this is Aegon, the previous person we saw, who got himself a dragon. In fact, he got himself Azantis, who is a fairly good dragon. And he, with his 400 men, has declared against Dragonstone's slightly less 400 men. And that's one dragon versus one dragon, but he can't lead his armies with Valyrian, so Megan may not actually be able to use his dragons efficiently and well enough to do anything with it. So I think that Aegon has a very good chance of taking over Dragonstone and getting himself a house in the process. Okay. That person with the weird name died. He was killed by Martin of the Rocks. Today, my nephew Jakar asked me for a fief of his own to govern. Specifically, he would like the castle of Ulvis Mel. So, the castle of Ulvis Mel. Do we even hold that still? We do hold the castle still, I think. That's directly underneath us. Do we want to give him the castle? He's asked for it. We don't like him because he's zealous. So, I think we say no. Ooh, okay. It is customary to bestow castles upon your kinsmen. If you refuse his request, you may inform the realm and you may be seen as a tyrant. Well, we'll take that chance. Although, yeah, we'll take that chance. Whatever, he's zealous. We've set out. We're not giving stuff to zealous people. He can call us a tyrant all he likes. So the Stormlands have declared on Wraithtown over Wraithtown. So they're just trying to take that back. Well, it should probably be underneath them anyway. Right. Winter is coming, so things may go bad, although it's really not going to happen around here. My concubine is with child. Oh, okay, if it's a boy, that could be interesting. I live my life as other men do, navigating its rocks and obstacles, doing my best to achieve success in my endeavours. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of Vagar, and we must take care at least the influence of the demons comes into our lives. Indeed it is so, I should ponder this more deeply, or religious ponderings give me a headache. No, we're not religious. The religious ponderings give me a headache. Yes. Archon Vigaro of Tyrosh died, comatose in bed. That means that guy is not interesting anymore, and that Tyrosh is interesting person is now the Belicho of Adaris. Okay. Don't declare war, just mark him a special interest. Little Valyria is a surplus city. Okay. We're almost at 300 gold. the amount that we need to buy our mansion, which will hopefully get us some more income. A daughter was born to Vermin and Sienna named Honorona. Okay, so our kinsman. Alright, nothing special about her, really. Just a kinsman. Right. Anything else that we need to be rushing on and doing? I don't think so. We're still fabricating that evidence. Okay, the new Archon of Tyrosh has declared against our liege for the city of Harbour of Mere. Oh, okay. So they're declaring for the city over here, I presume. Yes. I'd have to guess that's what they... Oh, no, they declared for that city in particular. Alright. So that might not go so well for us, especially as we don't appear to be doing that well against Least to start with. Storm King Arlen won his war, which isn't surprising at all. Dragons live once more, and this one is over in Yi Tai, and it is Velax, who has a dragon egg. Ooh. But yes, we have a new dragon rider. Again, not landed, just another dragon rider. Ooh, money's coming in quickly. Raiders have arrived in Gulltown to raid. Lord Davos of North Cracklaw Point accepted Lord Megan of Dragonstone's peace offer. So Megan of Dragonstone, who is not the best looking Targaryen I've ever seen, has taken over that bit of land. How's he doing in his war against Aegon? Megan is winning against Aegon. How many men does Aegon have? 300. So there's still a chance, but not a high one anymore because it's now 1,000 versus 300. We had a daughter named Alyris. Okay. We could name it after our wife. I think we're going to name it after our wife. Here. Name her Talissa. Talissa. There we go. Right. Your Excellency, your slave, Bellagear has had a child who she calls Talissa. Apparently the infant looks very much like you. You did lay with the mother. Oh. Now that I think about it, the implications of this are a little bit... That wasn't quite the thing I was going for. I forgot this slave event was going to pop up. I guess we'll add her to the slave lists. Yeah, that wasn't quite what I meant to happen there. It makes it seem like we've given her a very, very bad insult to her wife, but whatever. Or a reasonably bad one. This person died. Do I care? Not particularly. That is Moonbridge accepted Sea Lord Sirio Bravos' peace offer, which I assume was Bravos 1. I'd almost definitely assume that. Castle has mysteriously disappeared from herds all throughout my land. Luckily, my bailiff found the rustlers. So, we can say the castle has been returned. No sanction needed. Not sure which one of these is going to fit right now. They is punished by cutting off their hands. Okay. Another day I would have spared their lives, not today. Nothing major has happened today. Or the coldest, darkest cells reserved for scum like this. I don't know. We're not quick to act out in the open, so I guess we'll just say no sanction needed. We're also not that good at ruling a realm, so we won't see that has negatives in terms of... Well, it doesn't have negatives in gameplay, but for ourselves, like if you were to think about it, it's showing that thievery is perfectly alright as long as you give it back and no harm's done. Which isn't quite the message we want to spread. The slave raid was won by our liege, by the way. Is there anywhere else we could slave raid? Maybe. There's a peasants' revolt in the north. We have 800 men out of 8,000. Maybe we'll wait a little bit on that as well. We really need to wait for our men to come back. We got absolutely destroyed by those dragons early, and we're still recovering from it effectively. Stormlands revoked some land from the Morgans. Okay. And a child lacks an education. So this is our daughter. Our trueborn daughter. What we're going to give her. She has chest pains, which isn't so good. She's currently being educated by her wife, who's very into diplomacy. Diplomacy could be a path for her to take. That seems reasonable. She's playful, rowdy, and brooding right now. Doesn't really lead into anything in particular for I think that diplomacy is the most logical for where she would go. Yeah. I think that's logical. She's kind of got a talent for it and has been educated by someone who has a talent for it. So, yeah, let's go for that. And we will go for the normal amount, the middle ground, basically. Aha, we have another chance of fabricating evidence on this Red Priest. We shall do it. And Magister Marquella was fooled this time. It can only be a matter of time before the Red Priest is arrested. Fantastic. We succeeded with the plot. Is there anybody else on our Liege's council we want to get rid of? We're also going to quickly just mark ourselves up there. Council's voting on something. We could choose how we feel about it if we wanted to. Levy shifted burger obligations. Oh, we're all for it. We'll be loyalist for this. Yeah, I'm all for this one. I want this one to go through. Anything else we need to do? Doesn't look like there's anybody else on the council we desperately need to get rid of. So yeah, I think we'll hold off on any more intrigue for just now. We don't really have any big targets. Still basically recovering from the war and trying to build up any chance we get. What is this? This is a priest was killed in Isaria. Okay. Stormlands has declared a war against Pentoshi, trying to stop slavery. Ooh, that is definitely interesting if that spirals out of control over here, given how much New Valyria is kind of held up by slavery. You've discovered a plot where Lord Master Roliquo seeks to kill Lord Master Vogaro. Okay. Lord Master oh, so somebody's trying to kill us. This guy is trying to kill us. We could ask him to stop. We could definitely ask him to stop. Or we could try and kill him back. Although that's not really going to work. I think we have to ask him to stop. Yeah. Stop trying to kill me. And we'll mark him a special interest. And we'll start a plot to kill. We'll see if anybody's willing to join. He'll join for gold. But we can't actually hit 50%. So there's literally no chance of that going off. So yeah, we'll kill that offer just now. That's fine. Right. Continue waiting. Yes, he decided to stop trying to kill me. Which is good, because I don't know why he was trying to kill me in the first place. I mean, we're kind of craven and awful, but that's fine. So Megan won his war over there in Dragonstone against Aegon, who is likely going to die and lose his dragon. So there's going to be another dragon floating around over there. Vermon Mentis died. Lord Master Yorko won his declared a slave raid. Declared a slave raid. Right. Go back a few. Who died? Cosimo Volantine. Cosimo Volantine was the son of Sea Lord Sirio of Bravos. Oh, so Lord Megan decided to exile Aegon. Not a very smart move, given he has a dragon. So he's exiled to the Night's Watch. Does that mean there's a dragon in the Night's Watch right now? That is interesting. Lord Eamon of White Harbour usurped the High Lordship over there, so the Manderleys took land from the other Manderleys. Our liege is seriously losing these wars. He's decided to do levy-shifted burger obligations. We'll, of course, approve right now. Definitely. Yep, we want that to happen. We want more money in our pockets, so that definitely goes towards that. Brandon the Bad decided to exile someone, and this guy died, the son of the Archon of Essaria. Okay, cool. Archon Tormo of Lorath died, so we will unmark his... Oh, his son wasn't even marked. So where is Lorath? Lorath's up here. Quickly mark the new Archon. Right. It's taken a while to get up to 300 gold, although I suppose we did pay for an education in the middle of it. Peros was murdered. It was a knight underneath Prince Peros. Okay. Archon of Lorath, the new one, is declared against the Axe Mountains. So where exactly are the Axe Mountains? Oh, they're there. Oh, okay, so he declared around the corner, basically. Okay, cool. Anything else happening in the world? Ooh, more people are dying. Who died? Lord Master Marilyn of Moonsbridge was hung. Okay, on the orders of the Sea Lord of Bravos. We're going to accept levy-shifted burger obligations. We're all for that. We're 100% for that. Yep. Oh, 2 people died. That's Neris Nogaris, married to our liege, and Willis was tortured to death on the orders of Lord Megan of Dragonstone. Okay, so Megan of Dragonstone's definitely got a cruel streak coming in. Okay, who died there? That was Mordio Quarit. Unimportant, basically. Vaguely related to a previous ruler of Cohor. Mountain and Vale, King Artus died. That now means that King Osmond is in charge, and we are going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.